If you've ever used a hot glue gun before, then you probably had this happen to you. You turn on the gun, set it down, and when you pick it up, you find that it has dripped hot glue right onto your workspace. Or maybe you glued something together and then realized you made a mistake and had to take it apart. Well, that's no big deal, right? You just pop off the hardened glue, throw it in the trash, and start all over. But this happens a lot, and over time, you could end up wasting a lot of glue. So what I've done is collect all of my excess hot glue into this low-rim metal film can. You could also use a tuna can. Now, every time I set down my glue gun, I make sure it's resting in the metal can. This way, excess glue drips always end up in the same place. And if I mess up, I just throw the spent glue into the can. Now, if you're using the glue gun for a long enough period of time, the heat that it gives off will melt the surrounding glue, and you can use either a popsicle stick or the nozzle of the gun itself to scoop up a glob of glue and use it on your project. It's not as precise as the conventional way, but it does work, and it prevents you from wasting so much hot glue. I should mention that I did try to melt all the glue at once by building a complex stand out of a coat hanger and putting it in a boiling pot of water, but that took way too much time and it barely worked. So later, I tried using my heat gun, which worked out great. However, you have to be very careful with this method and evenly distribute the heat throughout, because as the name implies, heat guns get hot. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this tutorial, then you can subscribe for more tutorials. They're mostly on how to make props for movies and video games, and also the other random videos that I make. Also, you can check out my Etsy if you want some of these cool bottle cap pins. Jake out.